Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a look at this System Shock pre-alpha concept demo. This is being put out by Nightdive Studios, who are currently kickstarting their actual, remake or remaster, or whatever you want to call it, of the original System Shock. Well, I guess it's a remake, because they already put out a remaster called System Shock Enhanced Edition. That was last year. And they're also the publisher who's going to eventually put out System Shock 3, which is in development now. But this is like a pre-alpha Kickstarter concept demo to show you what they're going for. And this Kickstarter is already 2/3 of the way funded after like 3 days, so this will probably be funded. But yeah, I don't know how long this demo is or anything, but we're just going to play through the whole thing and get a feel for it. Now, I've played System Shock 2, actually not that long ago, for the first time. But I've never played the original. I've only kind of seen bits and pieces of it, and so I don't have the best basis for comparison, but, we'll get an idea here. Because the original System Shock was like a, false 3D, Doom kind of first-person shooter, with, at the time, an unusual amount of complexity, in terms of, like, RPG elements and story logs and whatnot. Alright, so we just kind of woke up here from stasis after getting a neural implant surgery. I think that matches here. So we're here on Citadel Station, which has been overrun by its central control AI, Shodan, who has become self-aware and decided she was a goddess. Alright, off to a good start. Now we can bash all the skulls we need. I believe the weapon you get in System Shock 2 is actually a pipe wrench, but a pipe will do. Alright, so that's, I guess, our PDA. Strap that on our shoulder.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Finally got someone. Alright, my name is Rebecca Lansing. I'm a counter-terrorism consult for Triumph. First things first, get something to defend yourself with. You're gonna need it. Things on Citadel Station are bad, very bad. The comms are dead and there is strong evidence of a biological contamination on board. And that's not the worst part. The station's mining laser is charging for potential strike against Earth. Nathan Darcy is the science officer on board. He'd have information on shutting the laser down. His office is on your level near the central hub. Get there immediately. See what you can find.
So did she get some sort of indicator when we put this thing on that says, hey, somebody is wearing this now? Like, how did she just magically know we were fine? Sure, take that too. Okay, so I guess we're just picking up HUD elements right now. Sure, plug that in my brain chip. So that's, I guess, our health meter. That's maybe a little complicated, because while it might look nice, I imagine that's probably not the best indicator of actually how much health you have. Alright, so we got a Berserk Booster, a battery, and a Stamina Up. And we got a health and a power meter. I guess that's probably not a shield, that's probably just our, like, general battery to power our electrical-based weapons. Oh, hello, trash can. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? So most of the robots in System Shock 2 are all still hostile, so I guess we should just assume that's the standard procedure here. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Did I take damage there? I think I might have got shocked from beating it with a pipe. Sure, yank his battery. Optimum auto dock. Alright, so I think these are like the healing stations from the second game. Not safe right now. Too dangerous to use. Well, I mean, I already killed the robot. Guess I'll take a look around first. Oh, there's another one. Didn't get shocked that time. I didn't get a system shock there from hitting that robot. Did I just pick up... Yeah, I did. I picked up a human arm and a human leg. Can I... No, I cannot equip the human leg as a weapon. That's a shame. It's probably not socketed either. Let's see. Empty soda can. Crumpled paper. Soda can. Alright. Can I drink the soda? I can't equip the soda. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Because, I mean, you could heal from food in System Shock 2. Can I? Yeah, I can't put this on my hotbar. Maybe it doesn't do anything right now? Alright, so touching that with my glove has powered me up. My power meter is full. I assume we'll get something that uses that at some point. Also, remembering the intro to System Shock 2, which is basically just a quick explanation from Shodan of the first game, we are a hacker, which I believe he always remains an unnamed hacker, who has that neural implant that is the only beautiful thing inside that meat you call a body. And that's why we can do things that we can do in this. Alright, so that probably healed us up. If I took damage, I'm still not sure. But it probably is not one of the respawn points. Because Bioshock had the Vita Chambers, but System Shock had a similar thing. You know, for those who are unaware, Bioshock was meant to be a spiritual sequel to System Shock. And that's why so many of the mechanics are the same, but System Shock had a respawn thing you could use if you had money, or nanites, as they were called. I think you could still use it even without them, but if you had them, you lost some every time. More crushed stuff and a medi patch. That's probably a healing item. I guess I can probably slap this stuff on my hotbar. Presumably the battery will just give me some juice for my meter. Oh, can I just right-click anything and get like a description? No response from the bed. Alright, so these security cameras did not trigger an alarm, but they probably will eventually. You don't know how to use this corpse. Oh, that's handy. Perfect. Password not found. Oh, hello there, friend. So, presumably not a member of the many, because he's not telling me how we don't share his song and how we should join the Unity, but still kind of fucked up. Obviously not a lot of complexity in the melee combat, but there wasn't in System Shock 2 either, so not expecting too much from that. It's mostly a game where you shot stuff, and hacked stuff, and hid from stuff.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your song healing stage went well. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
You know, I looked at it before and I just realized that we actually have the health meter and then we have the biometer. So the biometer probably doesn't really do anything unless that shows other kinds of damage. Because we've got the purple line and the blue line, and I don't know enough about, you know, biometrics that I know what those two were supposed to represent. But I'm pretty sure that was Showdown there, and as you can tell if you played System Shock 2, same voice actress. I don't think that System Shock 1 had voice acting. I could be wrong, but again, I haven't actually played it, so who knows? We'll have to find out in the future. Switch is unpowered. I mean, it's access, alright, so what do we gotta do here? The circuit is incomplete. Okay. I guess I just yank these and... Oh, no. Okay. I pulled some fuses out and now it works. You can't use the tiles. Robot. Sure, I'll take that severed hand. Anything else in here? Got a dead guy. Group 1 access keycard. Looks kind of just like a train conductor. I think it's just the hat and the blue jumpsuit. I will say this looks pretty good for a Unity Engine game. I've mentioned before that I usually think that most Unity Engine and Unreal Engine games kind of look like shit, and you have to put a lot of extra work in to make them not look like shit because of the engine. But I'd say this is doing a decent job. It's like, is this installation room? Got some crates, empty medicine box. Well, it's just a bunch of junk. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of crafting system. Oh, sure. Let's take a head while we're at it. And another one of these berserk patches. And another battery. Can't stack batteries for some reason. Can stack legs, though. That's good. You never know when you might need a disassembled human body. Hello, what's this? Spark beam sidearm. Press F to cycle power modes. So I guess these conductor-looking fellows are security. So we've got this thing. How many different power modes does this have? It looks like there's 4 different settings. Alright, so there's that one. There's a bigger one. There's a green one. And there's this one. So this thing, you can crank it up pretty high, but you can see it uses a lot of juice on those higher settings. So let us set it to number 2, I guess. Something clicky-clacking at me. There's something beeping at me. Oh, Jesus. There's like another robot here. Oh, it's a spider maintenance bot. I don't know how much of the enemies in this will be the same, like with robot designs and stuff, because System Shock 2 takes place like 50 to 100 years after the first game, I want to say. At least some amount of time. Long enough to grow an entire species. more medi patches. Always worth exploring in System Shock for extra supplies. Saw another one of those guys over there, but what's over here? Also, how do I open this door? It doesn't appear to be a button of any description to open this thing. Is that a button? No? There's a lot of bleep bloopy stuff on, like, everything in this station. Alright. This thing seems decently powerful on the number 2 setting. Grab another healing thing. Don't need more empty soda cans. Whatever that is not a great sound. This, like, crackling gurgle. What's the point in putting a maintenance robot in a spider form if it can't even climb? You think that would be to let it reach hard-to-access places that need repair. I guess you could probably also put tools in its different limbs. Let's pop our battery. I'm not sure if the hotkey keys work. Can I just, like, right-click this? I could throw it. Oops. I don't know, because the med pack worked when I used it, so I just don't know how to use the battery. Or even if I can use the battery. Let's turn up the juice. The juice is loose. Speaking of juice, we're running out. Just go back to the pipe, I guess. Space. The final frontier. I guess we're somewhere in the rings of Saturn. I got the impression that Citadel was closer to Earth, but I guess not. Oh. Alright then. I guess that's our little teaser taste of System Shock. So yeah, the Kickstarter has another 27 days at the time of recording this, and is already 2/3 of the way funded at like 630,000 out of 900,000. They are shooting for a December 2017 release, so regardless if this gets, you know, funded right away or not, this is probably not going to be out anytime soon. But, you know, it's cool that they're remaking System Shock in an entirely, you know, kind of up-to-date way. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who are purists saying, oh, this isn't the System Shock I remember. And there will probably be a few, but System Shock is a really old game. Like, I'm kind of surprised now to find younger people who have played System Shock 2, let alone the first one, or I've even heard of System Shock at this point. I feel like Shodan has kind of been forgotten by people who were not, you know, the right age around when that came out. Anyhow, this is the teaser, and maybe we'll play this in a year and a half or whatever from now. If I'm still around by then doing videos. I probably will be. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is the System Shock pre-alpha demo, and I will join you again. And maybe we'll take a look at the other version of this that's currently out, to get a little perspective on Citadel Station. Until then, you folks all take care, and thank you for watching.